Hey there, ocean lovers. It's Tim from Sea Explorers Philippines, where we've been taking you to the best dive sites on the planet for more than 30 years. Today we're headed right out there to dive along the beautiful Dowling coast and finish up Shai's open water diver course. Today's video, we're going to see what you do during the course when you're out in the open water, a few of the skills, and we're going to see some cool stuff while we're down there too. Of course, we're going to have fun and dive with a smile. Remember, you could catch the other parts of this course on the Critter Hunter channel. I'll put a link to the previous video in the description down below. Are you ready? Let's go diving.
So once you've finished all the classroom and pool work, it's time to head to the open water. You start by setting up your equipment.
So she has to do it 5 times. This is supposed to be number 4. Gear put together?
She's already done it 5 times. We're just making sure she remembers how.
Alright.
For every course, students should set up their own equipment.
So now you know how to put mine together every day.
And then your instructor will give you a briefing about the skills and the dive.
Put her over there. Catch your back. Exhale. Okay. Just like we did when we were swimming yesterday in the pool, neutrally buoyant, we can do it like that. After we finish your skills for the dive, we'll head that way. So the island will be on our right shoulder, and we'll go over the coral reef. Our maximum depth for the dive will be 12 meters. And then we'll return and get back to the sandy area and the dive. But before we come in, we will do a few things at the surface.
The open water part is 4 dives done over 2 days. So on the first day with Shai, we got set, got underwater, and started heading out to do some skills. But before we could even get to the skills part, we saw some very cool marine life. A moray eel popped out to pay us a visit on our way down to the area to do skills. Here's Shai, flooding her mask with water and clearing it out. Great work. Now we're practicing the alternate air source ascent. This is where you let your buddy know that you're out of air, secure the regulator, and head to the surface together safely. Shai also learned how to deploy a signal tube in the open water to let a boat know where you are if they need to come and pick you up. Fantastic job on all the skills today. Now it's time for day 2. Skills get a little more complicated on day 2. We're going to do a visual reference descent, meaning we're only watching along a line as we descend together. She's also going to completely remove and replace her mask, all the while being neutrally buoyant. We also do the controlled emergency swimming ascent, but instead of across a pool, we're going straight up to the surface. Of course, before we go, we have to do our pre-dive safety check with our buddy to make sure all our equipment is working properly. Here's Shai and the Critter Hunter headed out to the water for dive 3. we are descending along the line, giving a quick wave, and now removing and replacing the mast. Notice that she's in diving position and neutrally buoyant while she's doing this. A good course is going to teach you how to do these skills while you're neutrally buoyant. Now, not everyone may have access to a course director to teach their open water course, and not everyone gets to do their diving in the amazing dive environment in Darwin in the Philippines, but your course should be just like what you're seeing here. Basically the exact same thing, learning the skills, having fun, and learning to take care of the environment as well. She did it! Great job, Shai. For a lot of people, that's a difficult skill. As is the CISA, which we discussed before. Here we go to the surface. She did it!
So now it's the navigation part?
Yeah, so what we're going to do, the last couple of skills that Shai has to do, besides a dive plan. So we'll do a compass swim at the surface, and then we'll do an underwater compass swim, where she'll just do a reciprocal heading, which means she'll swim out and back along that straight line. We're going to practice first on land. We're going to do a dirt dive, which just means we walk around. We don't actually swim on land. I want to swim to the buoy.
Learning to navigate is a very important skill. That's why you learn to do it at the surface and underwater. Of course, before you just take your compass and start swimming around, you need lots of practice on land with it. So we ran through a couple of compass patterns, walking around, letting Shai get the feel for it, and then finally we blindfolded her with a towel to see if she could find her way back, and she did.
According to PADI, this is the safe way to plan all your dives. Now that Shai and I filled this out together, we're ready to go diving.
Here she is doing those skills in the open water, at the surface, and underwater. And of course, there's more to it than just skills too. You should be learning to be a good ocean ambassador during your open water dive course. And Shai certainly took those lessons to heart from me. Here she is picking up some plastic and some rubbish on the dive, already protecting the ocean. And of course, because we're in Darwin, in the Philippines, we are going to see some awesome stuff on our dives. We're going to see turtles, some clownfish eggs, lots and lots of fish, this grouper was bigger than Shai. Whoa, triggerfish! Shai, head the other way! All in all, we had a fantastic course, and I feel confident that Shai is going to go forth and be not just a great diver, but a great ocean ambassador, helping to take care of the environment that she loves so much. Maybe even someday share her passion for the underwater environment with lots of other people. Congratulations, Shai. You worked hard and did a great job. It was truly my pleasure to work with you and the Critter Hunter, making you an open water diver.
Hey everybody, we're here with the world's newest open water diver, Shai!
Hi everyone!
So we finished the course today doing dives 3 and 4 of the open water. So what was your favorite thing you saw underwater today?
The big grouper fish. We saw the big grouper fish with, it's not close to us, but it's bigger.
Alright, so the course is finished. Don't forget, if you want to see the previous parts of the video, go to the Critter Hunter channel or the other videos on this channel. I'll have a link to the most current video about Shai's course in the description below, or you can go and watch the playlist of the whole thing together. So we hope you enjoyed watching Shai get her open water certification and become the world's newest scuba diver. And maybe someday we'll see her guiding underwater, being a dive master or instructor. Bye-bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.